Cameras on, sexy voice activated, like what it do. I'm your host, the Marvelous One from the Michael vs. Marvelous podcast. If you want to check that podcast out, it's in the description below. It's a dope podcast. You should check it out. Hey, before we get into this video, you guys can do me a big favor. Smash that subscribe button, smash that bell button, so whenever I put out content from the LOF and TV, you can be the first one to get into it. Do me a favor and subscribe, because you won't be let down. Yo, we all know yesterday was Stranger Things season 3, and I watched episode 1. Susie, do you copy? I'm not gonna spoil all the rest of the episodes because I just watched one episode. So what I got is 10 things that I wanted to talk about and just let y'all know what I thought about the first episode, which I love, by the way. It takes place on June 28th, 1984. I was 3 days old. So when I seen that, like I did on my podcast description below, I talked about how I love the stuff from the 80s. And so for me to just see this right on as soon as it popped off, it says June 28, 1984, I was like, yes, I was 3 days old. So what I did is I wrote some things down, because like I said, I want to make sure I talk about things and be on point. So first thing that I did, like I said, I talked about how it started off in June 28, 1984. I felt like that was dope. One thing that I noticed, the one thing that stuck out for me for number one was I would say was 11 and Mike relationship, like how they was like starting off, they was like super close, but now because he's full-time on a season, so they was like making out, and Hopper was upset. You know, 11 got those powers, so he slammed the door. Whenever they come in the room, they just be like, yeah, what's going on? So I feel like that was pretty dope. I like that a lot, that how they started off the series, and then like, you know, when they all get together, they all just be like, oh, we gotta go, it's curfew, and it's like curfew at 4 o'clock. Because then they said that's was doing, it was all that was doing that the whole season. Part two, number two. Let me put this down somewhere. Okay, so number two, Steve can't pick up the ladies. He's having a hard time trying to like engage with the women. His game is whack. His whole delivery is just whack. And so I hope that in a season it picks up, because just to see how the first 2 seasons Steve was a big time character, then to see now that he don't have any game with the ladies was part 2, which stuck out to me, which I like that, but I hope that he can pick it up with the ladies. 3, Lucas and Max relationship and their bond. I like how it's so dope. I like how she would like call him out when he says certain things if he don't like acknowledge her. It's like, it's kind of like that new relationship, and she expecting Lucas to be more loving and caring for her, but he's more treating her like a home. It's really his girl, but he's treating her like a homie, like he's treating the rest, like Will, Mike, and Dustin, and all that. That's how he's treating her. But she want to be loved and taken care of, and I hope that they continue to stay that way, because I like that. And what am I at? 4, Dustin comes back from camp. And when he comes back from camp, he noticed that, because he's been gone for a month, that things have changed and people are, you know, they're kind of doing their own thing. So now, when on episode 1 and season 3, all I know is that I see that everyone else goes away and Will stays with him, but Will is still being hunted. But we all know what's coming for Will, because you can see the hair on his neck come up, and when he get in certain space, you can see that. So that's pretty dope. I like that Dustin is back. Nancy and Jonathan, which we all know together, but they work at the Hopkins paper, and Nancy's upset because all she's doing is kind of basically being an errand girl, running errands. Jonathan working with photos, because we know Jonathan takes great pictures. So she's kind of at that her wits end, like, man, what am I doing here? Like, all they have me doing, do they like me? They just have me just doing all this running errands and stuff like that. Then she pitch an idea and they shoot it down. So I figure like, that's gonna be good to see their narration and stuff like that in it. What else am I at? Joyce gives Hopper some parenting advice on how to handle the situation with Mike and 11. I thought that was dope. That was funny. Then they come and find out that through that thing, like she tell him how to be and stuff like that. But then he found out, if you watch the episode, that he didn't listen to really nothing she said. He did different. Joyce is still haven't came with the grips that Bob is gone. She misses him. And then on another thing that I found out is that Hopper is now having a thing for Joyce, which we all knew that. Come on now, we know the wine is she's cute. She's old, but she's cute. 9, Billy's a lifeguard, And all the women love Billy and all obsessed with Billy because, you know, he's come through with his all six pack, he's all ripped all up, and he's just, you know, looking real good. So the ladies love that. And just the scene of like the whole 80s look and the whole 80 vibes, I was feeling that from beginning to end. I liked how all the women, when he walked by, then he's flirting with Karen, Karen and telling her, hey, let's meet up, when they supposed to meet up, and then something snatches Billy up at the end. That was 10. Something snatches Billy up. And I haven't watched episode 2 yet. I'm doing another video on episode 2 tomorrow, but I just want to do this video because I wanted to give a little just a reaction to how what I thought about it. I give it out of 1 to 10, I give it a 9.5. I give it a 9. And the reason why I'm not going to give it a 10 is because, like I said, I want to see a little bit more action. And I know that that's what's going to happen in the other episodes after that and stuff like that. But like I said, Stranger Things 3 episode... Stranger Things episode 3, episode 1 is what I watch. In the other episodes, as I do each episode, I'm gonna do videos for y'all. Like I said, man, I love Stranger Things. I have all the Stranger Things Funko Pops. Like I have Stranger Things socks, T-shirts, all that. So when they said that it was dropping, I was upgrading. I didn't want to watch all the episodes because I want to take my time and do videos and break each video down on the top 10 things that I like from the thing. And like I said top 10. The first one was that it took place in June 28, 1984. And like I said, I'm the one and only, the Marvelous One. If you guys new to the channel, if you could do me a big favor, hit that subscribe button, hit that bell button so whenever I put out content. And if you return to the channel, like the picture, like this video, subscribe, tell a friend, tell a family member. Like I said, I feel Mars by the way, and y'all should too. And I'm out. Stranger Things, go watch it on Netflix.